Good morning, millionaires. Today is Good morning, millionaires. This is Free Coaching Friday. Hope you feel good this morning. My name's Haziq Ali. I'm a revenue acceleration expert. I'm a self-esteem development specialist, starting with my own. And I suck at a lot of things, right? There's plenty of stuff I'm not good at. Just full transparent moment, right? But what I know I can do is help you grow your business. You know, we got a technology that we use that works like a charm. I created it myself, and it was crazy. Okay, young Coco got question number one again this Friday. So be thinking about that. Naptown in the house. I'm not good at a lot of stuff, but I know what I am good at. I tell you that. What I am good at is changing your way you look at your business. I'm telling you, your business is way more valuable than you think. You hear me? So let's get into it, y'all. Hope everybody's feeling good. How has your week been? In a minute, I'm going to review every class that we had this week. And I'm real interested to see like which one hit you the hardest, which one was most helpful to you. That gives us an idea how we need to carry it as it relates to handling the classes and what kind of curriculum you need. This weekend on the Kaizen Academy, we about to have a ball. All we talking about is irresistible offer, y'all. All we talking about is irresistible offers. How to make it so that you don't even have to sell to sell. You know, you got to think about it. If your offer is solving a $5 problem and all you're charging is $1, I'm crazy to not give you that dollar. If your offer is solving a $10 problem and all you're charging me is $3, right? I'm crazy to not give you that $3. If your offer is solving a $1,000 problem for me and all you're charging is $100, boy, we in business. Mr. Terry, I don't know if you saw that message I left Carmen, Mr. Terry. I was messing with her. Where's she at? All right, let's get it, y'all. Yeah, that means Akron, Ohio is in here. Naptown. It's time for us to get this party started. I'm going to go ahead and call it on the live line now. Appreciate everybody checking in from Facebook. Appreciate everybody checking in from the Facebook group. Appreciate everybody checking in from the Millionaire Minded Facebook page. You know, and then there's YouTube, the whole YouTube gang. So by my clock, I got 7:30. That means it's time for us to get this party started. What's up? How y'all feeling this morning? Allie in the house. Let's get it.
You have something special, greatness in you. Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time because we're going to bring the millionaire out of you.
Please enter your... Thank you. Please announce yourself.
All right, here we go.
All participants are muted. Entry and exit tones are off.
Okay. I want to welcome you to another edition of Free Coaching Friday. What's cracking, Trey Brown? My man Emery up in here, or Queen Emery is up in here. I love it. All right, so it's Free Coaching Friday, y'all. Y'all know how we do it. All this week we've been going over all these different curriculums that, you know, I came with, right? But now we're talking about you. You know, this is all about you. You can call in on the live line. You can appreciate that share, Chris. Somebody share this to the different Facebook groups. Let's get it. Yesterday, we talked about 6 marketing superpowers you can learn from Neil deGrasse Tyson. On Wednesday morning, we talked about 7 ways to beat that I am not enough feeling that a lot of us get. Some of us hit a certain level and then we start feeling like an imposter, right? And I gave you 7 different ways to beat that. On Tuesday morning, we talked about 5 keys to building true fans. So that was pretty cool. And then on Monday morning, if you recall, we talked about 5 different kinds of emails you can send or letters you can send that'll change your whole life. Which one was your favorite this week? I'd love to see it in the comments. Which one you enjoyed first? Now, young Coco got first question of the day because she was here first. Her name is Chanel, but I call her young Coco, like Coco Chanel. So I don't want y'all to get it twisted. She's a beast. She's out here helping single mothers with financial literacy. And she got question number 1 this morning. Looks like question number 2 is Mr. Al Terry. Because I can't see who this is right here. Because you're in the Facebook group, but you haven't clicked on that thing to make it so your name is apparent. I'm not sure who this is or who this is. That could be Baba Yoga. That could be Kim. That could be Tai. That could be a bunch of people. So I'm not sure who that is. Make yourself known. Come to the YouTube page or come to my timeline and we'll get it on. All right. Or what you can do is call in on the phone line and let me make sure on the phone line you're able to unmute. Hold on.
All participants are muted and they can unmute themselves.
Okay. So welcome to Free Coaching Friday, y'all. This is all about you and exactly how you intend on building your business. My man Mike Bennett made it in. Erica, Jess Vasco, the birthday girl. You know, we still getting it cracking for you, Michelle. Cindy Williams made it in. I love it. Which one was your favorite show this week, y'all? Which one was your favorite show this week? I'm very curious. Was it the one we talked about? Was it the one where we talked about building true fans? Was it the one we talked about the different emails you can write that change your life? Was it the one where we were talking about all these marketing superpowers you can learn from Neil deGrasse Tyson? What was your favorite out of everything that we covered this week? And then Wednesday night on Obsessed with Success, we did a whole training on 21 statistics of the rich versus the poor. You know, that was wild because you start to get into this vibe like, hey, you know, if I can model the mentality and the habits and the character of the richest people on the planet, how long before I join them? Okay. Miss Rain said that class about the emails. Who else? What was your favorite class this week? Let me see it. Which one hit you the hardest this week, y'all? Was it the one about the emails? Was it the ones about beating that I am not enough syndrome? What was it for you? Which one was your favorite? And by favorite, I mean, you know you're going to utilize what you got from that. Was it the one about building true fans? We gave you these 5 keys to building true fans. Was it that one? Real curious. I'm trying to get a feel for what you guys like the most so that I'm able to, okay. Nice. Ali said the one on imposter syndrome. Okay. I'm just curious. You know, I'm very interested to know. So while y'all are putting your answers in the comments, I'm going to go ahead and run through what we call the revenue acceleration cycle. We start every week with the fundamentals before we get into your questions, because if you have questions about any of these fundamentals as it relates to running your business, I don't care if you got a brick and mortar store or a click and order. I don't care if you are out here with a landscaping business or if you're somebody with a home-based business. If you're a landscaping business where you're working on people's homes, or you got some kind of network marketing or affiliate marketing business where you're working from home, regardless, we kind of want to hear from you. And I want you to know that what I'm about to teach you works for your business. This weekend on the Kaizen Academy, we're talking about nothing but irresistible offers. This is going to change your life. So make sure you get registered for that. Also, if you haven't ordered a 90-day planner, y'all really went in on the 90-day planners yesterday. So we're going to send off a bunch more today. I'll put it in the messenger chat. But if you have not ordered your 90-day planner yet, this might be a good time to do it. Because you got 3 months at the end of this month, October, November, December. And the 90-day map that we give you is going to be the perfect accoutrement to this last quarter of the year. We call it a map or a massive action planner. It has all kinds of wild technology in there. We'll get into that in a minute if somebody wants to know more about it. But this will be a good day to order. Trust me. Okay, so the revenue acceleration cycle goes like this, and give it to me in the comments, y'all. Let's make sure we get it, y'all. Give it to me in the comments. The first one is leads. Leads. How good are you at knowing who it is you're going for? There is a perfect kind of market you should be looking for no matter what your product is. And it's not the people that are really cold and you don't know they don't know the problem or the solution. It ain't the people that's warm where they know the product but don't know the solution. It ain't the people that are hot where they know the problem and the solution. Your dream customer is somebody who knows the product and the solution and is already buying that from somebody, but they hate their choices. You hear me? That's your dream customer. They're already buying from somebody, but they hate their choices. We call that leads. I'd love to hear it. If you are in a mind frame where you understand leads and what kind of leads you should be looking for. If you don't, ask us a question. The second one I got for you is meaningful conversation. Meaningful conversation. What do we mean by that? What we mean by meaningful conversation is that you want to put yourself in a place where, since nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care, what you want to do is put yourself in a position. That's the 90-day planner link, y'all. Put yourself in a position where you leave knowing what they care about and they leave knowing you care. That's so important. They need to leave knowing you care. You need to leave knowing what they care about. Man, you better talk to them. Big bread, baby. This is the fourth quarter. Oh, I'm so glad Emerald brought that up. That's what we're saying. We're saying this is the time to be planning out your life because you got Black Friday coming. You got the holiday season coming. This is your rainfall season, baby. This is where it happens. Are you ready? Because if you're just not thinking about it, you might be a little bit too late, but you're still ahead of most people. I ain't lying. The third one is appointments. So far we said leads, meaningful conversation, and appointments. Appointments is this idea that you got to give yourself time to prepare. You don't mix the invitation to buy something from you with the presentation where you explain what it is you solve problems with or what kind of problems you solve. You don't mix those two up. So what you're doing is just going for the appointment at first, right? All you're doing is setting an appointment. And then you got time to research, figure out everything about them, because the golden rule ain't nothing compared to the platinum rule. The golden rule says, hey, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But the platinum rule is treat them how they want to be treated. The golden rule is treat them how you want to be treated. But the platinum rule, the revenue acceleration rule, is treat them how they want to be treated. And you can't do that if you don't set an appointment and then do your research. Then after that, you got presentations. Presentations, you hear me? Presentation is about the fact that you were combining all these different stories that crush their objections before they even give voice to them. How good are you at your presentation game? And then after that is conversion. Conversion is all about the idea that you need to create irresistible offers. How good are you at closing? I mean, how good are you at your closing phrases and sentences? But also, how good are you at creating offers that make it so that it's really, really hard for them to say no? How good are you at creating an offer they can't refuse? And that's what this Saturday's Kaizen Academy is all about. I hope y'all are ready for that. Let me put the link for that out here. If you haven't joined the Kaizen Academy, I'm telling you, it might be something for you to consider, because the Kaizen Academy is designed to teach you all these things about business that you never learned in business school, but that you will learn by trial and error if you keep at it long enough. Problem is, most people quit before they figure a lot of this stuff out. So I highly suggest you check out the Kaizen Academy this weekend, where we're doing this whole class on irresistible offers. Number 6 is follow-up. Everybody knows fortune is in the follow-up. But when they say that, they're mostly talking about people that didn't buy yet. Did you know you're even supposed to follow up with people that do buy? Why? Because number 7 is upsells. Number 7 is upsells, y'all. In other words, once you have a market of people you've already sold to, you now have the perfect collection of people to become leads again. And that's how you grow any business on the planet. I haven't found one business that this technology does not work for. I'm really proud of it. I'm going to put out my second book all about that. But this first book is going to be amazing. So I ain't going to distract y'all with that right now. All right. So question number 1 comes from my homie Coco Chanel. Let me scroll back up and find it. While I'm looking for it, if you want to call in and ask your question live, just dial that number. Somebody was like, please email the order form. All you do is go to wearemillionaireminded.com and click on 90-day planner, or go to wearemillionaireminded.com and click on Kaizen Academy. I'm not sure which one you were asking for the order form from, but youth education and sports, whoever that is, make sure that you go to wearemillionaireminded.com and just click on 90-day planner, or go to wearemillionaireminded.com and just click on Kaizen Academy. All right, Young Coco had the first question of the day. Can you please explain upsells in the revenue acceleration cycle? I think I have the most trouble with that one. All right, so upsells are all about the idea, Queen, that whenever you solve a problem for somebody, you're inadvertently creating a new problem. I'm going to say that again because this is important and most people never thought about this. But whenever they buy your product, you've just created a new problem. Like they used to sell automobiles, and notice that when people would pull out the lot, they would immediately pull off to the side of the road, grab some object out of their car, and then spend like 30 minutes duct taping stuff to their car. They're like, what are they doing? Turns out they were duct taping a side view mirror to the side of their car, because now that they have a car, they've created a problem. They need to be able to see the cars that are beside them so that they don't turn into the other lane and crash into somebody. Okay, so if you're a personal trainer, you've signed them up for your classes, you've just created a new problem. They need workout clothes. You get what I mean? If you're selling them a diet supplement, you just created a new problem. They need a nutritionist. If you sell them personal credit, you just created a new problem. They need to start on their business credit. That's the whole goal here, to figure out what problem you're creating with the solution that you just provided. Was that helpful, Queen? Was that helpful, Queen? Hey, the book will be out before Black Friday. I promise you that. This is going to be a fourth quarter to remember. This is going to be a fourth quarter to remember. All right. Appreciate you starting us off, Queen. All right. Who's next? If you're on that line, you can do *6. That'll unmute your line. We want to hear from you. Let us know your name, where you're from, and we want to hear your question. We want to hear your question. Let's get it. Good, good. I'm glad that made sense. This is what we do. This is what we do. I suck at a lot of things, y'all. But what I'm good at, woo! You know what I mean? I got this part down, baby. All right. Peace, Queen. Peace, Queen. All right, let's get it. What kind of questions do you have? What kind of questions do you have? I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. After my person has seen our project and three-wayed with an expert leader, what would you do next? Okay, so that's all about the follow-up process, Mr. Terry. Great question, great question. So everybody doesn't get what he's saying. He's like, man, I've done everything in my part of this cycle. You know, I've talked to him. I put him on a three-way with somebody. Here's a question for you, King. I did see your response. I put you on a screen and everything, crazy. So here's what I'm saying to you, Mr. Terry. This is where you check your personnel file, because it's time to follow up, baby. Right? After you've already done all the pieces, now it's time for you to remember fortunes in the follow-up, right? So every time you follow up with them, you need to have something new. You need to have something different. You need to have something interesting you can share with them that's based around the stuff that you know they're into, right? Your personnel file is full of their problems, their needs, their desires, their values, their attitudes, their lifestyle. Your personnel file is full of what the names of their children are, why their boss gets on their nerves, because you've been asking all those questions we teach in the Kaizen Academy. You know, we got a whole class in the Kaizen Academy on questions. We believe questions are the transportation system for the human consciousness, right? So what you're going to do when you're talking to them is ask more questions. The other thing you're supposed to be doing is plugging them in. Like, you can shout them out right now if you plugged them in this morning, Mr. Terry. because now they're starting to get more a part of the culture. They're getting more comfortable because everybody's got 3 presets in their mind. 1, everybody's full of crap and just wants my money. 2, everybody's full of crap and they just looking out for themselves. And 3, I make horrible decisions. And who's going to have my back when I make the next one? That's why you're following up like this. You're following up like this because everybody feels like they make horrible decisions, yo. They're like, look at my marriage. They're like, look at the college degree I chose, right? They're like, oh my God, you know what I mean? I always mess up. So what I'm really looking for, consciously or subconsciously, is somebody that's going to have my back. Now, Mr. Terry, this is your job. This is your chance to prove that you're different from everybody else out there that's just looking out for themselves. Most people are so transactional, or they're on this tip like, what's in it for me? How does that help me? Because they don't get the unseen is way more powerful than what you can see. You hear me? We can't see radio waves. We can't see ultraviolet. We can't see gamma. We can't see why our phones are cordless right now. But it's clear that there's some power going on. Well, it's the same thing with your karma. It's the same thing with your karma. Hey, appreciate that, Emery. Emery just bought a 90-day planner. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. So I hope that was helpful, Mr. Terry. Let me know in the comments if that helped. Okay, K. Nicole. How should I approach a phone appointment that I made yesterday with a woman who's interested in credit repair? Okay, so K. Nicole, y'all should holler at her if you need help with your credit. She's like, how should I approach a phone appointment I made yesterday with a woman who's interested in credit repair, but hasn't seen any info, just my car magnet and the brief information I gave her? So K. Nicole, you got to remember, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. So the reason that we always tell you that is because meaningful conversation means they need to leave knowing you care, and you need to leave knowing what to care about. You got me, K. Nicole? And so there are 3 ways to make sure that you lock all of that in. We call it the comfort curve, right? Or the meaningful conversation curve, right? Here's what you need to bring them up that curve from everybody's full of crap, I make horrible decisions, nobody got my back, all the way to bing, K. Nicole is different. I rock with her. All right, so here's the first P. We call it posture. Posture of a big sister, even if they're older than you. You can't come off like a salesperson. You got to come off like a servant leader. Okay? What do I mean by that? I mean, you're loving, you're stern, right? You got guidance and direction to offer, okay? But you're not selling anything. You're just concerned and gathering information. You're not selling. See, this is the thing, y'all. Somebody write this in your notes. If I give you my solution before you giving me your problem, then what I'm really doing is kind of like begging, right? I'm selling in the worst sense of the word. But if you give me your solution after I give you my problem, well, now you're just helping me out. Now you're just helping me out, Miss King. So what I'm trying to do is figure out what your problems are. I need to know what to care about, right? So that brings us to the second P, personnel file. Where am I supposed to record all of this stuff when I got 50 more people on my Champion Club form I need to be reaching out to? For those that don't know what a Champion Club form is, that's where you keep this list of all of your different prospects. If this is making sense to you, share this training with somebody. Share this training with somebody, y'all, if this is making sense. What I'm saying to you is you're supposed to keep all of that in your memory. It'll never work unless you're some kind of Rain Man or some kind of Beautiful Mind Russell Crowe character, right? And I'm not like that. I tell everybody, look, I'm not fast, but also I'm slow. You know what I mean? But what that means is when I finally get it, I got it, boy. I got it. I don't have no college degrees. I don't have no, you know what I mean? But I tell you what, once I get it, I got it, baby. I'm a man of will, right? But I still use my notes. So the second P is personnel file. The first P is that you got this posture where you're just gathering information. The second P is you're taking notes with it. And then the third P is you plug them in. One of the beautiful benefits of this call, right? Because we didn't start it off knowing this part, but God just be ordering our steps. One of the beautiful pieces of this call is that we're here 7 days a week. And therefore, what you're able to do is plug people into this call. And now you have something to talk to them about other than, so are you ready to buy something yet? Man, it's been about a week. I thought you said you was going to buy something today, payday. Lame. You need something else to talk to them about. And so when you're plugging them in on the morning trainings, and we're talking about the 6 marketing powers of Neil deGrasse Tyson. Now, you was just talking to them about business credit, or you was just talking to them about how consumer financing can help their business. But now here we are talking about 5 emails that'll change your life, or 7 ways to build true fans. They're like, oh, I needed that, right? Because they're a business owner. Now you have something to talk to them about that has nothing to do with selling them something. Does that make sense? So that's the third P of the comfort curve. Now they're comfortable because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I hope that was helpful, Queen. Hope that was helpful. Let's see. All right, Dennis Thicklin. How should I respond to somebody who says, I want to do this business, but I don't have the money? Okay, so Dennis, you didn't say what kind of business you're in. You know, you my dog, so of course I know. But check it out, man. Once they join any kind of business, once they start any kind of business, and it's a business on the side, they still have a job, what you want to do is remind them they get an instant pay raise. My man Jerry Goins, Miss Allie Goins' other half. Okay, good, K. Nicole. I'm glad that helped, Queen. All right, so Mrs. Allie Goins' other half, Mr. Jerry Goins, he just did a video on how to adjust your W-4. If anybody needs that Millionaire Minded, I'll send it. But here's the whole point. The minute they join on that, even the smallest package, like, you know, like Dennis, your smallest package is called the instant pay raise package for a reason. Because once they pay that little $99 to get started, they can immediately adjust their W-4. And now they got an extra $600 coming in the house. So there's the money they need. That's rule number 1. Second thing is a lot of times, even your personal credit clients, K. Nicole, your personal credit clients, a lot of times, Queen, need to become affiliates because it's their utilization is jacking them up. They just have more month than money, right? They're just out of money. So they keep living on their credit cards. What if they had a business on the side that not only got them an instant pay raise, but also allowed them to make more money? Third thing, after they bring in 5 customers in the first 30 days, they get a $500 bonus. Now, what do we always say? Birds of a feather flock what? Together. So trust me, they have some other people around them that need help with their credit. Do you hear me? You better trust and believe it. So I hope that was helpful. That was about 5 questions. We'll continue this on the live line, y'all. I hope that was helpful. Call in right now. While y'all are calling in, I just want to tell you, if it's okay, about this weekend's Kaizen Academy. You can join the Kaizen Academy for only I think $44, and you'll get 30 days of the Kaizen Academy. That means you're going to get 2 classes or more. And we've got all of these classes in there to teach you the things about business that you never learned. This weekend, we're focusing on the irresistible offer. You got 86,400 seconds in a day, but you have exactly 3 of them to get your person's attention. You hear me? We're all impatient. And it makes total sense when you think about it because of all of the messages we're bombarded with. Well, what I'm going to teach you this weekend is the 3 elements of a tagline that really changes your life. What else I'm going to talk about is how to charge more for your product than they charge in the store. I gave a little clue earlier when Chanel was asking me about upsells, right? I'm going to tell you the 4 questions that keep any sale from moving forward. If you don't answer these 4 questions, then they're not going to buy from you. You're going to hear all about that this weekend. That part alone is worth, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 to you over the next 12 months. And that's a guarantee. We're going to talk about 7 powerful tactics for removing risk from the customer. And then on top of that, we're going to talk about 7 intensifiers for any offer you can imagine. I'm going to put the address for the Kaizen Academy in here again so that you are able to check it out. All you do is go to wearemillionaireminded.com and click on the Kaizen Academy, and it's really easy to join that thing. Appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Alan, here's what you can do, my bro. If you join the text message system right here, I'll send out the link to everybody to join. And also, dang, I'm running late, man. But join the email list. We got a new email coming out tonight, a new newsletter coming out tonight. So if you put in wearemillionaireminded.com, wearemillionaireminded.com, if you go to the website and put in your email address, then what we'll do is you'll get your newsletter this evening. All right. Love y'all. It's affirmation time. Let's get it. All right. Repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. I am so happy and grateful